What up, people? This is your boy Bradford Lassiter, aka Big Brad Rock, and welcome to another edition of The Movies I Bought, November 2016 edition. Now, this month for movies and DVDs, this has been kind of roller coaster because at the beginning of the month, I started out buying a couple of holiday movies, and then once it got to Black Friday, I guess I kind of went a little all out than I expected. And I only bought three movies. The third movie, I waited just for this movie to come out so I can finally do this video. So, let's get into it. Okay, quick side note, I totally forgot I got this movie in November and that it came out in November, and that is Star Trek Beyond. Yeah, I'm cutting back from this video just for this particular right here. Star Trek Beyond. Great film. I don't know why this movie didn't make a lot of money, but this is a great film, probably my favorite of the three recent Star Trek movies that came out. But Star Trek Beyond, yeah, great to have, and great to have to your collection. Oh, and just a little disclaimer, if I sound a little different, it's because I am coming down with the cold. I'm a little sick right now, but I can still do this video, so just bear with me and I apologize. But starting off with the newer movies, the first movie that came out this month on Blu-ray that I couldn't wait to get is Sausage Party. This is one of my favorite, actually probably one of the top 2 favorite animated movies of the year. Sausage Party, yeah, I had fun watching this movie. It was hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. This movie was fun. I guess I just like cheap, crude, vulgar humor, especially if it's Seth Rogen involved. So I kind of like this movie, and it's definitely a social commentary on political and social issues that I did not expect to happen. And it's funny, but the animated movies like Zootopia, this movie, they definitely touched upon some important topics. So yeah, I had to get this movie. I watched it. It's funnier the second time around. I love it. So yeah. Another animated movie that I went and bought this month is Finding Dory. Now, initially, with Finding Dory, I liked it. Is it one of Pixar's best? Not quite, but I did think it was pretty acceptable. I think it's probably the best Pixar sequel since Toy Story 3. And that's, I guess, kind of saying a lot. But Ellen DeGeneres, she's good in the role as Dory, and just pretty fun movie. Kids will love it, adults will love it. So, it's one of the more bearable Pixar movies, so, yeah. And again, the third newer movie I bought this month, I waited to do this video just so I can get this movie because it came out just right at the bulk at the end of the month. And that is Don't Breathe. I actually saw this movie in theaters. I never did a review of it because I saw it back in September and I took a little break from movie reviews. But yeah, Don't Breathe. I saw this movie. I absolutely love this movie. Easily one of my favorites of the year. This is what I like in a horror movie. It is fresh, just... Expect to see this movie in probably my top 10 of the year. This is my second favorite horror movie next to The Conjuring 2. And Jane Levy, she's great in this film. Stephen Lang, he's great as an old blind veteran that wants to get the jump on a bunch of dumb teenagers. So, yeah, if you have not seen this movie, please go watch this. It is worth it and is worth money. And now for the older movies I bought this month. And as I said, I bought a couple of holiday movies. So, And I'm going to try to roll through these as fast as possible because I'm not trying to go all day with this video. I bought How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original cartoon from back in the day, and the live-action Jim Carrey version that's directed by Ron Howard. I remember I saw this in theaters, and how for some reason I was kind of scared. But as an adult, yeah, I kind of enjoyed this movie. Great holiday movie as well as the original. Definitely great to share with the family and all that. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind popping these in every year for Christmas. So, yeah. Next up, Superbad. And it's on Steelbook, great Steelbook, great quality as well. Yeah, I remember this movie came out, it was when I was in high school. I loved it. It was funny, and I never actually owned it on DVD or Blu-ray or anything, so now I finally have it. So next up is another holiday movie that I think is kind of underrated, and I actually enjoy this movie and don't mind watching this every year for the holidays. And it's nothing like the holidays. It has Alfred Molina, John Leguizamo, Luis Guzman, Deborah Messing, and a bunch of others, but pretty much I love this movie because it's a bit more cultural for the holiday tradition. It's like pretty much a whole Mexican family and just watching them from a Mexican point of view, and pretty much it's still relatable because I feel like anyone could relate to this because everyone has like that one film that's just, I don't know, just kind of loud or obnoxious, but they're still loving. I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty relatable movie. So yeah, if you have not seen this, watch it. I think it's a great movie. I was down on Blu-ray, but I'll take what I can get, which is on DVD. This is a great movie. Watch it. Next up is a movie that I have yet to see this on Blu-ray, but I'll just take what I can get, which is having it on DVD. And that is Georgia, the jungle strong, yes he can be. Ah! Watch out for that tree! Watch out for that! Ah! Okay, I'm sorry. DVD. I remember I had this on VHS back in the day. I wore that VHS tape out. But yeah, I'll just take it on DVD for right now until they release it on Blu-ray eventually. Yeah, Brendan Fraser, he is probably great in the role. Hell, George the Jungle was probably the best live-action interpretation of Tarzan we'll ever get. Probably the closest we'll ever get. But yeah, this is a pretty enjoyable movie. I had this for nostalgic reasons, and yeah, so. Next up, another movie that I recognize is not that great of a movie, but I still like it. It's pretty funny, and I have it for nostalgic reasons, and that is Jingle All The Way. With Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah, where he's trying to get a Turbo Man doll. I want my Turbo Man doll. And it has Sinbad in it. I'm just watching two grown men fight over an action figure that's just hilarious to me. His humility at its finest. And by finest, I mean lowest. Yeah, Jingle All The Way, good family fun. Great movie to watch during the holidays. You want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger in a holiday comedy, great. And apparently that's young Anakin Skywalker from Phantom Menace. And he's never done movies ever since, but yeah. I'm happy I found this in a bargain bin at Best Buy, and now I can't wait to watch it. Next up is a movie, probably one of my favorite holiday movies, and that is Bad Santa, with Billy Bob Thornton, Tony Cox, the late Bernie Mac, and John Ritter, and what's her name, Lauren Graham with Gilmore Girls. Yeah, I love this movie. Every time this movie pops on TV, I stop and just keep it on there because this movie is hilarious. I have yet to see the second movies in theaters now, and I'm not hearing too great things about it, but I'll be the judge of that. We'll see. But yeah, Bad Santa. I had to get this on Blu-ray. It's one of my favorites. So yeah. Next up is another one of my favorite holiday movies, and that is This Christmas with Loretta Devine, Delroy Lindo, Chris Brown before all his controversies, Regina Hall, Columbus Shore, Lauren London, Cheryl Leal, just everybody and their moms in this movie. Kind of like similar to another movie that came out this year called Almost Christmas. I saw that, but I'm not going to do a review of it, but I did love that movie. This is kind of like similar to what this is. This is a great movie, especially for like black families. I love, if you've seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. Great film right here, and great to watch with the whole family. Another one, I ain't gonna lie, I like these movies, and that is the Santa Claus trilogy. You know, Tim Allen playing Santa Claus. It has the first one, classic. The second one, I actually liked it. I saw this in theaters when it came out, and I actually like it. And the third one, yeah, it's okay. Like it's one of those things like I don't complete this, and I just have to complete the trilogy, and thought it was okay, but you know. But yeah, the first two movies are definitely worth owning, though, in my opinion, though. And great to watch during the holidays. The next movie is also kind of an upgrade, at least for one of the movies that is, because I have the original Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston on DVD, but no more. Now I have the entire original Planet of the Apes saga from back in the day on Blu-ray. Because I already have the reboot movies, which is Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I have the Tim Burton remake with Mark Wahlberg on DVD. I've yet to find it on Blu-ray. I know it's out there on Blu-ray, but I should have got it when it was available at Best Buy. But anyways, that's neither here or there. But right now I have the original Planet of the Apes movies on Blu-ray, so happy to find them. And I can't wait for War of the Planet of the Apes, which comes out in 2017. So yeah, it's one of those things where like I feel contractually obligated to have these. So yeah. Another movie I have is also kind of an upgrade, but it's only just one of them because if you remember, I have the entire John Singleton collection for movie, well, just his first 4 movies, which is like Boyz in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Higher Learning, Baby Boy. Well, one of these, Boyz in the Hood, is on DVD in this, but now guess what I found on Blu-ray? Boyz in the Hood on Steelbook. This is a great Steelbook right here. In case you know, Boyz in the Hood is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is like, there's 4 movies that's my favorite. Spider-Man, Star Wars, Lion King, and Boyz in the Hood. Like, this is the movie that told me that, like, movies are more than just entertainment. They can be a means to tell a story or shed light on the situation. And that's what Boyz in the Hood is for me. I guess you could say Boyz in the Hood kind of changed my life. I love this movie. Ice Cube for his acting role, Cuba Gooding, Lawrence Fishburne, Morris Chestnut, everyone. Everyone is just great in this film. And John Singleton, he directed this film. He's one of my favorite directors. I don't know why he isn't making much movies anymore, but yeah, Boyz in the Hood. If you have not seen this movie, honest to God, go see it. Again, another movie that I have on DVD is Silence of the Lambs. I saw this for the first time, I think, a couple of years ago, and I liked it enough to get it on DVD. I had it on DVD, but again, no more. Now I have Silence of the Lambs on Blu-ray. So yeah, I think I've said what I need to say about Silence of the Lambs, but it's a great film. Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter. Need I say no more? But great Blu-ray. David O. Russell, my favorite movies of his is The Fighter. My second favorite, I guess, is Silver Linings Playbook. I finally have this on Blu-ray. So after my David O. Russell collection, and Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, both of them great in this film. So yeah, had to go get it. I love Denzel Washington, and one of my favorite movies of his that I found on Blu-ray is Unstoppable, from director Tony Scott, the late Tony Scott. God rest his soul. Great film right here. If you've not seen this movie, watch it. It's definitely worth watching. Next up is another movie that I think a lot of people loved and didn't expect that much from it, but when they saw it, it was great. And I found this in the bargain bin, and that is Crazy Stupid Love. It's Steve Carell, Julianne Moore, Emma Stone, Marissa Tomei, Kevin Bacon, and Ryan Gosling. This is Ryan Gosling when he was starting to have a bit of a renaissance. But this is a great movie about love. I think this is a movie that anyone can relate to, at least for anyone that has been in love before. So watch this. And I finally have it on Blu-ray. And last of the upgraded movies I have is Pacific Rim. I have this on DVD, but no more on Blu-ray. Yeah, I'm hearing Guillermo del Toro, he's not returning for the sequel, but I don't know what's taking them so long to make a sequel, because this was a badass movie. It was a fun movie. So if you have not seen this movie, go ahead and watch it. I'm pretty sure everyone who watches my channel has seen this movie. So yeah, Pacific Rim. Giant robots fighting giant monsters. Who doesn't find that fun? And lastly, I have not seen Martin Lawrence in anything in a long time, and then I found that he had a stand-up comedy special recently that he released on DVD, and so I found it at Walmart, and that is Martin Lawrence doing Time Uncut. I haven't watched it yet, but I can't wait to watch it, so I'm definitely probably going to enjoy watching it. So yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of movies that I bought in the month of November, and understandably so, because it was Black Friday and the holidays were coming. So yeah, have you seen any of these movies? Do you own any of these movies? Let me know in the comments section below. That's it for the day. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more, check out my channel. The link is in the description below. And be sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Movie Pilot, and Periscope. Peace.